Which Soviet Union leader did President George Bush meet at the Malta Summit of December 1989, in which the United States and the Soviet Union declared the Cold War over? Using what we know of history, let's go through each choice and see if it logically makes sense. A. Mikhail Gorbachev. Gorbachev was the General Secretary of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union during the late 1980s. Gorbachev played a major role in the events leading to the end of the Cold War, and in fact, he met with President George Bush at the Malta Summit in December of 1989. This is likely our final answer, but we'll take a look at the other choices just to be sure. B. Leonid Brezhnev. Brezhnev was the Soviet leader before Gorbachev, serving from 1964 to 1982, and by the time of the Malta Summit in 1989, Brezhnev was already dead. This being the case, we can mark this choice off. C. Vladimir Putin. Here we have the opposite problem. Putin only became the president of Russia much later, in 2000. He was not involved in the Cold War or the Malta Summit of 1989. Given this timeline, this choice can be marked off. And D. Boris Yeltsin. Yeltsin was the first president of the Russian Federation after the dissolution of the Soviet Union in 1991. While he was an important figure in post-Soviet Russia, he was not the Soviet leader during the Cold War or at the time of the Malta Summit. Based on this, we can mark this choice as incorrect and mark our original answer, choice A, as our final answer.